Good morning, everybody. Paulie from Polish Custom Skins. Well, I said today we would get the Wrecker painted if I could do it. So I tested it this morning. And we can skin it quite easily, to be fair. You just got to change the XML around a bit, just add the Wrecker body on there. But it's just basically the SCS Scania, the high roof one, the Scania S, high roof. And you basically just add the Wrecker body onto the XML file. I will supply the XML file. So all you need to do is, let me just show you the main screen. I have got a little video to show as well. So I'm going to open my Studio Tool, Vehicles. I'm just going to show you now what I've done. So I'm just going to put Scania. So it's going to be the Scania S Next Gen, not the electric one, the normal S Gen one, Next Gen one. Double click. And then what I've done is, I've added the Wrecker body there. That's all I've had to do, basically. The rest of it stops as what it is. Don't need to touch nothing else. Skin it like you would the normal S, but obviously you have to, obviously remember the back of the cab's got, the fairing at the back of the cab is different. I have got a skin on there that's worked. The only thing I noticed was the body was brighter than the actual cab, unfortunately, but that's just one of them things. But yeah, but it can be skinned without a problem. The template is inside the files, which I will show you now. Let me get more Wrecker files up. So we've got the Wrecker files there. So you've got this, you'll get this skin test one, yeah? So you'll double click, open. You're going to vehicle, truck, upgrade, paint job, Scania Wrecker, accessories, 13, accessory 13 DDS, that is a Wrecker. That is a Wrecker template, basically. So that opens up in Photoshop, in Paint.net. If you want to save that as a PNG and then you skin it in Affinity or wherever you want to skin it, that's what I've done. I'm it up, saved as a PNG, put it into Affinity, like so, and I've got that on there now. I'll show you the skin behind there. There's a skin. There's a template. Okay. It can be done. Obviously, you're just going to play around with it, and obviously, if you've got lines up that you want to line up with the cab and the body, you'll have to play around with how you want to line up. But I'm going to show you a quick video. It's only about a couple of minutes long, so it's just to show you how I've done it this morning, and it does show up on in the game without a problem. So here you go. And there you go. So it can be skinned, not a problem. You will have to, I mean, obviously, I use Affinity to make all my skins now, so it's obviously up to you guys, whichever one you want to use. I would use Affinity all the time now, because obviously it's free of charge for everybody. Obviously, the only thing with Affinity, you can't actually save anything as a DDS file, unfortunately, but that's just one of them. But you get everything on Affinity, so I would definitely use Affinity for my skinning now. If you can, if you want to learn something new, it's got a hell of a lot of stuff that you can use, different things. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put a link for the XML file in the description under this video. So as you can see, that it works fine on the for skinning. Obviously, you just have to play around with your designs of how you want your design to look on your truck and on your wrecker and whatever. But obviously, if you've got no lines running around and stuff like that, and you have it like a plain white or a plain black, obviously the colours might look a bit different with the body looking slightly lighter than the actual cab of the truck, unfortunately. Not sure you can get around that. Perhaps you could play around with the colours a bit, but then that'll be just a nightmare to keep doing that every time you do a skin. But yeah, so you should be able to skin it without a problem, to be honest. I say I'll put the XML file in the description. Now, what you'll have to do is, obviously, when you start, I'll show you now. Let's put, just so you can see. So obviously, I'm using the SES one that's in my Mod Studio 2. So if I close Mod Studio off, what you'll get is, when you start Mod Studio, you'll get this come up. So obviously, because I've altered the XML, it wants to update it to take that wrecker body part off, basically. So if you press close, then it won't update it, and you'll be able to keep the wrecker body on. The reason that does that is because if you go into options, you can click that. If you've got pro version of Mod Studio 2, you can it'll check your XML files if they need updating. So you can put it as auto, so that would have just automatically updated it and took the wrecker body off. Or I'll just give it to ask me now, just in case. So just remember that if you've got pro version and you do put the XML in that I give you, if what you're going to do is you're going to put the XML in that I give you, take the one out that's in there now, just put a copy of that on your desktop, put the one in that I give you off the link, and then you've got the wrecker body on there as well. And then it's still the normal scan, you just don't click the wrecker body when you're scanning it, that's all. So it's still the normal Scania S by SES. So, but yeah, just remember that if you've got that tick there, if I untick that it won't do nothing at all when I turn the program on. But I always keep it there just in case I've missed any XMLs, obviously, because I know it's in the Mod Studio Discord. So, but yeah, it tells you there what it does. So yeah, just remember that if you need to when you update the XML. But yeah, so that's it. Basically, what is it? 10-minute video, so it's not too bad for us. You should be able to skin it, no problem whatsoever. You should be able to do whatever you want to do with it. I say, as you could see in that video, some of this is from an old skin that I'd already got done for crouch recovery anyway. But that was just grabbed a couple of the things on up there, the blue lines and stuff like that. The blue boxes and that, so I'm making all them again. But obviously, something like that, you could just duplicate it and just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So yeah, so it's easy enough. So yeah, so I hope that helps you out. We might do a bit of a drive later. I'll see what I'm doing. We'll have a look. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so yeah, get yourself skinning. Let's see some of your designs. Put them in put your designs underneath in the comments if you want. If you get something done. Other than that, I'll speak to you later. Take care.